Hello 10th graders! Ngayon naman ay gagabayan ko kayo kung paano sagutin ang Activity 3 entitled Terms and Conditions. Direction. Find the first 5 terms of the sequence given the nth term. Example number 1, a sub n equal to n plus 7. What is the first 5 terms of this sequence? Using the nth term, replace n by 1 to represent the first term. That is a sub 1 equal to 1 plus 7. So your first term is 8. To find the value of your second term, replace n by 2. So a sub 2 equal to 2 plus 7, and that is equal to 9. So just the same, to find the value of the third term, replace n by 3, and that is a sub 3 equal to 3 plus 7, and that is equal to 10. So your first term is 8, your second term is 9, and your third term is 10. If you will observe the sequence, their differences is equal to 1. So we will simply add 1 to each term of the sequence. So to continue the pattern, we're going to add 10 plus 1, that is equal to 11 for your fourth term, plus 1, and that is 12 for your fifth term. Example number 2, a sub n equal to 8 over n plus 1. Find the first 5 terms. So to find the first term, replace n by 1, and that is 8 over 1 plus 1. And that is equal to 8 over 2, or simply, your first term is 4. The next one, to find the second term, replace n by 2, and that is 8 over 3. Since 8 is not exactly divisible by 3, so it will stay as it is, 8 over 3. For the third term, replace n by 3, that is 8 over 3 plus 1 is 4, and 8 divided by 4 is 2 for your third term. For your fourth term, replace n by 4, that is 8 over 4 plus 1, or 8 over 5. And for your fifth term, replace n by 5, so 8 over 5 plus 1, that is 8 over 6, or we can simplify 8 over 6 as 4 over 3. So write that in a sequence form. Your A1 is 4, your A2, 8 over 3, your A3 or your third term, 2, your fourth term, 8 over 5, and your fifth term, that is 4 over 3. Let's have example number 3. A sub n equal to 3 times n minus 1. Find the first 5 terms of this sequence. So to find the first term, we're going to replace n by 1. And that is 3 times 1 minus 1. So 3 minus 1 is equal to 2 for your first term. For your second term, we're going to replace n by 2. So that is 3 times 2 minus 1. So 6 minus 1, and that is 5 for your second term. For your third term, replace n by 3. So 3 times 3 minus 1. Simplify, that is equal to 9 minus 1, and that is 8, your A3. For your A4 or your fourth term, replace n by 4. That is 3 times 4 minus 1. Simplify, we have 12 minus 1, and that is 11. Write that in sequence form. So your A1 or your first term is 2. Your second term is 5. Your third term is 8, and your fourth term is 11. What is your fifth term? So just find the common difference of each pair of terms. For your A2 minus A1, that is equal to 3. And the difference from your A3 to A2 is also equal to 3. So by continuing the pattern, we simply add 3 to each term. So 5 plus 3 is 8, plus 3 is 11. So plus 3 is your fifth term, which is 14. Let's have activity 4, finite or infinite. Direction. Put a star on the line if the given sequence is finite. Otherwise, put a triangle. Example number 1. Given the sequence 1, 3, 6, 10, 15, and so on, since it doesn't have a fixed number of terms or this sequence can go to infinity, then this is an example of infinite sequence. So we're going to put a triangle. Example number 2, this sequence 2, 4, 6, 8 till 20 has its last term and it has a limited number of terms, then this is an example of finite sequence. So we're going to put a star. Example number 3, we have here 1/2, 1, 3 over 2, 2, 5 over 2 till 10 has also a limited number of terms and it has a last terms, then this is an example of finite sequence. So we're going to put a star. And example number 4 is a sequence 5, -10, 15, and -20, and so on. It doesn't have a fixed number of terms and their terms can go to infinity. So this is an example of infinite sequence. So we're going to put a triangle. Thank you and stay tuned for the next virtual instruction.